talk to him and I'm like, are you wearing an apron? Are you a baker? Or am I baked? I thought I was drunk. And he reaffirms me, he's like, yes, you are drunk. But also, I'm wearing an apron, but I'm not a baker. No, I like to cut into things. I'm a butcher. And I think, I don't want to judge, but I think most female-identified people would have left the building because that man is a killer. He's gonna cut you up and gonna bring you somewhere and distort you. But I'm, different. And I think it has to do with the fact that I watched a lot of Disney movies growing up. Yes, there is a connection, I promise. And so all those Disney movies that I watched, when there were queer characters, they were always the villains. Yeah, you remember? For example, Cruella de Vil is obviously, a fag hag that is like the last fag hag in a gay club after Dick O'Clock. And she is really into puppy play. Very much. And then, of course, from The Little Mermaid, Ursula was depicted after a very famous drag queen who got famous in the 70s for eating dog shit. But that's just a way to get famous as a performer, I've been told. I mean, she ate shit and I've pissed on the stage. But, I mean, I'm the only one who's talking about it. But it's gonna get me anywhere at one point, I think. I hope. And then, of course, Captain Hook, because have you ever seen a faggy pirate? I mean, he's like, I'm gonna get you, twink, I'm gonna get you. And the twink is Peter Pan. So, back in the day, the depiction of a positive depiction of homosexuality, like the one that I'm doing right now, was not possible. So, when there was a queer character, that character had to be the villain. But so by this logic, if I'm the hero of my own story, yeah, and I'm queer, that means I'm the villain, and that means people should be afraid of me, right? Seriously though. I always walk the streets of any city and I'm just like, ooh cha cha, jazz, and all the straights go, That's, that's the power of the 21st century queer, I think, sometimes, in some contexts. And so I'm not faced with the butcher at all. I'm just like, oh, you're a butcher, that's so nice, tell me more about that. I'm really auntying the shit out of the situation. And at one point, the butcher and I, which is what I want to call my autobiography on one point, the butcher and I, stories of need and courage. And at one point, the butcher and I, we fall silent. And I look outside the window, and at one point, our eyes meet. And he goes, and then he goes, and I'm like, what? Me? What? Me? Like the ingenue, what? I've never done this before. And I'm like, so I'm taking the bait, and I'm looking, and he's taking the apron aside, and it's like, boom! Full-blown sausage at the sales counter, and it's big. I mean, I'm really surprised. And it's like, and he even can make a dance too. It's like, and he has a jingle too. It's like do you wanna suck it? Do you wanna suck it? All of a sudden there's like music, there's a beat, it's like, do you wanna suck it? Do you wanna suck it? And then the doors of the train are opening, and all of a sudden these 50 male backup dancers are coming inside. They're all wearing different colored aprons, and they take over the chorus, and they're like, do you wanna suck it? Do you wanna suck it? And all of a sudden the butcher has changed, transformed completely. He's wearing a suit, but still an apron, but there's blood in it, but it's glitter. And he's like, I wanna cut you deep, I wanna cut you deep. And I'm like, what? And then the walls from the train fall to the side, and we're in this huge meat factory all of a sudden. Like, there's sausages fighting. The male backup dancers, they have like a ballet number with like animal corpses, like in the back there's like a secret door. This is where the sausages made. And then the butcher, like, spot on the butcher, the big finale, the butcher's like, get down on your knees for me. And all the backup dancers go, hey! And then it's raining mortadella. So I have to consider. Duh, I mean, that's an invitation, right?